Hi, this is Ross from TW White & Sons Mazda, and today I'm here to show you our 67 plate Mazda MX-5. This is the RF variant, which is the retractable fastback, which basically means it's got the hardtop roof, and that is electrically folded or operated. I will show you that later on. Exterior colour is Soul Red Crystal, so this is Mazda's sort of flagship colour, and also our most premium paint that we put on the vehicles. You can see it a little bit onto the light, a day like today. Not so great through the camera, but in person it's lovely. When the sun hits it, it's really, really nice. It reflects all these different shades of red. It's got a nice sparkle to it. In terms of spec, this is the Sport Nav specification. So when this vehicle came out, so the RF came out in 2017. The soft top did come out a little bit earlier, but this came out in 2017. And it only had two spec choices, so at the time of release this was the top spec for the vehicle. It's got black leather upholstery. This vehicle has full Mazda service history. But what I'll do is I'll just show you the exterior condition, and we'll have a look at the interior condition, run through some of the spec, and then I'll also show you what it looks like with the roof down. So in terms of the vehicle, you can see here that the previous owners really did look after it. Some really, really good condition. Bodywork's all really, really good. We've got keyless entry on both door handles. Alloys are all pretty good. There might be a tiny little nick, but obviously for a vehicle of this age, that's sort of very good, fair wear and tear. We've got rear parking sensors. In terms of the boot, so they are what they are. With an MX-5, we're never going to sell one by telling you all the things you can fit in the boot. But with the MX-5, when you have the roof down, it does not affect the boot size of the vehicle. So what you see is what you get here. Obviously, I know a lot of convertibles, if you want to have your roof down, you'll then lose everything in the boot. But with this, it stays the same, which is good. And then coming round to the other side of the vehicle, and again, it's much like the near side. Alloys and bodywork all really, really good. So there we have it. There is the exterior. Now what we'll do is we'll have a little look at the interior of the vehicle. So as I mentioned, it's got black leather upholstery. You've also got the red stitching, which matches nicely with this vehicle. We've got the Bose sound system. You also get, what I really like is how the red continues on the interior here, and then you've got the leather finish here, so it's just a really, really good looking vehicle. And we've got electric windows and electric adjustment for your wing mirrors. And then if I just step into the car, turn that down. So in terms of the mileage, you can see there just under 40,000 miles. You can also see there, previous owner on this trip, they've done just under 2,000 miles, and they've been averaging 40 miles per gallon. So actually, MX-5s are pretty good in terms of their fuel consumption, which a lot of people are normally surprised by. We then got automatic wipers on the right stalk, automatic lights on the left stalk, cruise control and speed limiter on the right hand side of the steering wheel. Left hand side is like your Bluetooth controls, volume controls, and then voice commands. If you move into the centre, so we've got your wind deflector just up there. We've got storage in the back here. We've got a CD player, so we've still got the option for a CD, which is good. Cup holders here, they are interchangeable, so you can move them down here or take them up completely. We've got a bit of extra storage here where I've got the key currently. We've still got a traditional handbrake. And then these are your controls for your infotainment system up here. So whilst you are stationary, he says, it is touchscreen, there we are, like so. But to be honest, you don't really need to use the touchscreen. It is pretty easy just to use everything through here. You have shortcut buttons, volume, and then to push, or to select, sorry, you just push on the top here. Vehicle is a 6-speed petrol manual. If I pop it in reverse, you obviously will have heard the rear parking sensors there as well. We've got a little bit more storage here, and then we've got the SD card for the navigation, 2 USBs and an auxiliary. That's for the roof, which I will show you last, and then heated seats. So both seats are heated in a 3-stage heating system. Then here we've got the climate control. So each turn of this one on the left will change the temperature by a degree. With that light on, it's your AC. With this light on, it's circulating your air inside, and then this changes obviously how much air comes out of the vehicle. And then the one on the right is just changing where the air comes out on the vehicle. And then with that light on, it's your heated wing mirrors and rear windscreen. Now moving on to your infotainment system. So this is your home screen. Applications, if you want to look at how the vehicle's performing in a bit more detail. Entertainment is for all your audio purposes, FM, AM, DAB, AHA, Stitcher, Bluetooth. Obviously, if you have a USB device plugged in or if you have a CD in, it will then allow you to select those. Communication. So not only can you connect your phone via the Bluetooth for your audio, obviously you can do it to make and receive phone calls, all hands-free. It's nice and easy through the steering wheel controls. We've then got the vehicle's built-in navigation system. So this is Mazda's own system. It's really nice and easy to sort of navigate through and get the hang of. We've also got a lot of settings here, so if there's a certain style of navigation you're used to, then you can customise it through there. And then lastly, just the vehicle settings, again, allowing a little bit of customization to you. The Bose sound system, obviously probably worth having a little play about with that. And other than that, just having a look through and seeing if there's anything on here that you would want to customize or tinker with. Right, now last little bit is for the roof. So, as I said, all of the RF ones, they are electric or powered operated, and then we just push that up. You can see here, you've got a nice little graphic, and hopefully you can see that a little bit. The back part sort of comes up, the roof goes in, and then it folds back down over the top. And then you get a beep, and it also lets you know once you've done it there. Let me pop the windows down so we can have a little look at it and get the full convertible experience. There we have it, there is our Mazda MX-5 RF Sport Nav. Included in the purchase price of this vehicle, you will receive 1 year Mazda warranty, 1 year roadside assistance, and 1 year courtesy car. We have finance on this vehicle. We take all vehicles in part exchange, so even if it's not a Mazda, even if it's not something we've retailed here ourselves, still let us know the details. We'll give you a very competitive price for that vehicle, and we can actually deliver. So if you're not local to us, still get in contact with us and we can discuss that further. If you have any questions about this vehicle, if you'd like to make an appointment to come view and test drive it, please do give us a call and we'll be happy to help. Thank you very much.